Let's take you outside right now. Been a very active afternoon. We're getting some sun breaks out in Washington County, but there are some strong showers. Even had a couple of reports of funnel clouds in the Willamette Valley in Yamhill County. Trying to get you pictures of that. 47 degrees right now outside at the Reserve Golf Course. Here's that line of showers that moved on through, and you can see the lightning strikes we had down around Salem especially, and in Yamhill County. Boy, that ever came through Salem. You see all those lightning strikes, and there's a little bit of rotation. These funnel clouds, we call them cold air funnel clouds because they happen typically in the fall or spring when we get cold air coming in aloft. It's still relatively warm down low, a little bit of spin in the atmosphere, and these things crank up. They usually don't last very long or touch down, but they're interesting to look at, and people get pictures of them, which is great. More showers coming into the coast right now. Some lightning up around Longview and Kelso, too. Not a lot of lightning, but hey, a little bit of lightning is always interesting, right? So keep an eye on the sky if the clouds get really dark in your neck of the woods. Hillsborough, 0.16 of an inch. Portland, 1/10 of an inch today. Up at Astoria, they had a little over 1/4 of an inch. Don't worry, the amounts are going to get very heavy again as we go into the end of the week, especially. Here's Yamhill County right now, the Stoller Vineyard, which looks beautiful even on a cloudy day. The data is missing, but still, we had some very active weather. Some good downpours came through there about an hour ago. Up in the Cascades, it was dumping snow last night. Had about 5 inches new at Timberline. It's 25 degrees there, and there is a lot of snow coming in the next week or so. So an early start to ski season, definitely still a possibility. Winter weather advisories for the Northeast Mountains and from the Central Cascades south. We're just not going to see the amounts up here on Mount Hood that they will down around, say, Santiam Pass or Willamette Pass. They may get a foot and a half down that way as the bulk of the organized precipitation heading in there. But we are firmly within the cold side of this storm right now. Even California getting rain and mountain snow up in the Sierra, so that's great news. And this is going to continue for the next day with more showers pouring onshore tomorrow. Some pretty good snow in the Cascades tonight. And then the showers will taper off. But tomorrow they roll on through. You can see them coming and going. Could get a thunderstorm tomorrow. Thursday begins dry, ends wet, and then Friday it gets really wet as this atmospheric river kind of cruises through the northwest. It brings just copious amounts of rain from Washington Friday night and then extending down into Oregon. So tomorrow into Thursday, not a lot of rain, another 1/10 of an inch, but then from Thursday into Saturday, that's 2 inches in Portland, 3, nearly 4 inches at Tillamook. And if I let this run through Monday and Tuesday, because there are more storms coming our way, 3-4 inch rain amounts are possible in the Willamette Valley. Even if we end up with just half of that, it'll be substantial. So nice and cool the next couple of days. We warm up Friday, but just briefly, and then more cold weather sags down the west coast for some of our coolest temperatures of the season so far as we go to next week. It is 52, freezing level 4,400 feet. All right, then showers and thunderstorms this evening will diminish. Sun and showers tomorrow, the high of 48. Chilly on Thursday morning, 38. Then a high of 48 in the afternoon. Then Friday's warmer but really wet, and another wet weekend on the way too.